listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Okay, and action. I'm over here. I don't know where you are.
I'm over
there?
here. No, yeah. I'm over there on this one on the
You're
left.
over there. Okay.
You're to the right.
You're in the big one too, in the main one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Terrence, what's his name? Terrence.
Terrence.
Anyways, forget about it. I can't see the viewfinder, but I was just riffing. No, it's just part of the improv. So you can welcome people if you want to.
Oh, hey. You guys, thanks for coming back to sex, drugs, and skincare. I'm just going to move it every other word.
I think you should.
Yeah. Don't worry, I won't break it. Yeah. I am licensed comedian, stand-up esthetician Nikki Davis.
The only one that I know. Only one of your kind. Not like that. I mean.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Amazon shoppers.
What?
She's an Amazon shopper.
I'm an
one of your kind.
One of my kind? I don't get it.
I don't know.
No.
Our guest provided the drugs part of the podcast.
I had one tiny hit.
It's not even drugs. Do you think weed is drugs?
Not anymore.
No, it doesn't feel like. Although I think drugs, when I think drugs, I think of like pills and stuff like that. Like stuff that is bad for you. But that's why I like to say I like to do drugs because.
Something Elvis would take maybe, or drugs.
Yeah, something. Oh my God, that guy?
Yeah.
I think he would snort pills, I heard.
Was that even
without even crushing them up?
Oh, just
he would just
a line
inhale
of
a Vicodin directly into his brain
my God.
from his nose. That's what I heard he was doing on the toilet.
Just inhaling Vicodins.
Just and then because all those pills and stuff like that, they bind you up.
Yeah.
So you get constipated.
It's just a shit of Vicodins.
He literally like made a fucking like he filled himself with shit because all the drugs he was eating and it compacted everything. Plus he was eating a bunch of food and stuff.
Is that how he died? Because he was trying to push out
he was
shit?
constipated. He was on the toillet.
Don't do that at home. Really?
Yeah. Well, because sometimes if you have like high blood pressure, either I was watching Scooby Doo or I was being racist, or I was watching Scooby Doo. Because you said that's a good defense. I thought I was watching Scooby Doo. But if your blood pressure is high or like your heart rate is high, too high, they tell you sometimes to like bear down like you're taking a poop.
Yeah.
Because there's like I think it's like a Vegas vein, something like that.
Yeah.
Not like Las Vegas, but
VAGUS.
It's in your ass, so it probably is like Vegas. But and it stimulates, it actually will lower your heart rate. So he kept pushing and pushing, and that basically and then had a heart attack.
That just gave me so much anxiety.
Yeah. Have you had like a vigorous shit where you felt like that was going to happen?
I've had ones where I felt like I was going to pass out afterwards.
Yeah.
And then also like it leaves your butthole in a state of just total duress. Like I
thought you were going to say in the state of Alabama or something. Like it's even worse than the state of duress. It leaves your butthole in the state of Arkansas.
No, it was in Van Nuys still. So
shit.
yeah, it's almost as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the grapes it leaves behind is not good. My mom used to always say, "Don't try and push out your poops."
Oh, so she knew.
Yeah, she knew. You're gonna burst a blood vessel in your head.
Yeah. Oh, that too. I had one today where I was on the toilet and like I was like, and it had to strain a little more than normal, but I'm always afraid to because I'm afraid it's just gonna bust open. I'm gonna bust my asshole open or something, like I have to go to that doctor. Yeah. So I had to blow my nose. So as I blew my nose, it came out like at the same time. So I was like, oh, that was perfect. It was a perfect amount of like squeezing. And it opened up. It's nice to know that if I'm assaulted in prison, if I blow my nose at the same time.
Excuse me, you mind if I blow my nose?
So I could, it's coming and going.
Maybe that's how pregnant women, that'd be like a little trick for them to give birth. Because it just it's forcing it out.
Instead of Lamaze, it's just blowing your nose.
Blowing your nose, yeah.
And I blow both nostrils at the same time.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do or no?
I think so, yeah.
Because some people do one at a time. I feel like I'm going to blow my eardrum.
It depends, yeah.
But, well, anyways, that's what I did today. That's my whole day.
That was your whole day? I was
trying to, like, decipher that moment of, like, how did I, same time, It's like blowing my nose and then, like, and I was even concentrating on the butt part.
So did it hit the water right as your nose is still being blown?
So I blow my nose, like, I created pressure enough, because you have to, you can't just blow your nose. You have to, a little bit of pressure to get the compression of your snot out while you're on the toilet. And then that pressure was just enough to release my butthole, and then everything came out at the same time. I wasn't even thinking about that. It's true. If you just don't concentrate on the thing you're trying to do, you'll shit.
Well, that's why they tell you to read.
Oh, okay.
Because your mind is occupied with the reading.
Oh, and then you relax.
Yeah, then you relax.
Or just focus on breathing.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
If you just count your breaths, and then suddenly you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Dude, this capitalism bullshit is trying to sell us on squatty potties. They want us to add more furniture to the bathroom. But as Hormoz just said, you can just breathe.
You
Yep.
just
You
breathe.
can literally
I had
just
a squatty
breathe.
potty for a minute.
Did you like it?
No, it was whatever. I didn't need it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I kept it because you put it under the toilet after you're done, but
Yeah.
then when you pee, this just goes all over
No,
the
it's
squatty potty.
annoying.
So you have to wash this other thing. You know, I don't know, but
I have a stool in my bathroom. You've probably seen, and I'm not the stool, but
You
the,
should flush that.
yeah, it's been on the floor for a really long time.
yeah,
It's been rolling around in the hair. No, there's like I don't know why I was like,
you're scratching
yeah,
the
I'm
record.
scratching
it's
the
all good.
record. Yeah, I have a thing why am I talking about this? Because it's there.
Stool.
It's to have a stool, but then I find that if I just put one foot up,
Yeah.
the whole thing just kind of gets moving.
Yeah.
I don't need to put both feet up. So
You're a righty.
That's a good.
I am a
Yeah.
righty. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
That means you usually vote Democrat, right? Am I right?
Yes.
And,
Yep.
and then poop just falls right out.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But if
Yeah.
you lift your left foot, you vote Republican.
Vote
It's like
Republican, yeah.
inverse of the wing that they're at.
Yeah.
right. So it's like this side of your brain is
Controls-
seeing what's
oh.
of this side of your eye, this eye.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if it goes right into the politics.
Which is shit. Which is fucking yeah. Exactly. Shit.
Okay, so it's been 7 minutes and 43 seconds.
No,
of
no,
shit?
37
Oh,
seconds.
Don't correct me.
Well,
No, you can.
we're gonna be off afterwards. They tally the seconds. If we don't have as many.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I need to get someone to do that actually.
Tally the seconds.
Well, to do the chapters so that people can like skip through all of this
All the
bullshit.
stuff in it, yeah.
And then just go right to the skincare. Normally, I don't do the skincare, like we do it at the end,
Mm-hmm.
which by the way, today we're going to talk about, what are we talking about?
I think the under eye.
we're talking about puffy eyes, and we're going to talk about just like eye bags and
Eye
what we can
bags.
do.
That's
yeah.
why you brought me on.
That is why I brought, and I
Mhm.
didn't tell him. That's
Mhm.
why he.
Mhm.
I didn't even tell you what we were talking about, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to say
That
anything.
makes
I don't
sense,
want to
though.
brag, but I once went out for the role of Vince Vaughn. I didn't sleep for 17 days straight, and I didn't get it.
Oh my God.
Some guy named Vince Vaughn got it. So I don't know.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. It was the Pacific Islander version.
Oh,
of,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
No,
So
I
Like,
once
cool.
I once went out for the role of Joe Montana, and a guy named Joe Montana.
Oh my God. That's a downgrade. The guy from Godfather 3. Oh, he's replacing Joe Montana.
yeah, in the game, you mean?
Yeah, in the game.
I was going to
yeah.
say, because if the situation was reversed, I would be stoked.
Oh yeah, if Joe Montana was in Godfather 3. That would have been a way better movie. That would have been an all-time great
And he's in
movie.
the third one. Joe Montana was in the
Yeah,
third
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst one. Anyway.
Joey Zaza. Oh man. Dude, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, Joe, not Joey Montana, Joe.
Yeah, Joey Montana would have been
Oh my
better.
God.
Yeah, Joe Montana, yeah.
That's amazing. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking
Okay.
about eyes. We're going to talk about stuff. What causes your eye? We'll talk about that. What
Please,
causes
yeah.
it? What causes the bags, the dark circles? Things you can do, natural stuff that you can do on your own. I'm going to work a little bit on our guests, which I'm going to bring out in just a second. So hang on to the
Yeah.
end ish. If you're really only coming for skincare, you can just fast forward. But you're going to want to stick around because we have a really great guest today.
Yeah, I'm really excited. This guest is one of my good friends and super funny comedian and writer. What else did you want me to say, Nikki?
What was it? I can't remember. It's on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was gonna say though, for real, like haven't I been asking kind of almost since the beginning, like we got to get Hormoz on, we got to
Yeah.
get Hormoz on.
Yeah, you're like, get Hormoz on. If you see him at the store tonight, ask him.
Yeah,
but then,
and
but then Nikki was
10
also,
times, and
but
he
then
would
Nikki
never
was
ask
like,
you.
if it's organic, and then like I'm like, okay, absolutely, and then fast forward to like just signing up, waiting to go up, and being in the back, just smoking the entire night, and I'm like, oh, I knew something was going. Oh yeah, what's up, Hormoz? And then that was it. Like I never asked. So
You had all that time,
I had
just being
all that
totally
time,
high.
but we ended up just hanging out
Yeah,
instead.
that's cool.
So,
Yeah, well, it wasn't the right time.
But yeah, it wasn't organic.
It wasn't organic. So thanks.
I'm a good improviser.
You are. Like, huh? And
Yeah.
It looks like my name is Hormoz Rashidi, aka eyebags. AKA Dark Circle.
This guy works in some shady areas, if you know what I mean. That's
The causes
fucking
hereditary.
eyebags is here.
Old eyebags. Yeah, he's looking at the my cheat sheet up on the wall. In
Here's
case
a-
you're just listening.
This place has technology.
It does. It has one screen, which, by the way, I figured out with the guest, if they're going to bring information, we got to put a screen over there too, because poor Robin was looking at the.
Oh
she
yeah,
was
that's
trying
so
to
funny.
crank her head around, trying to.
We can put a hologram of a TV over there. It'll be the same thing, I guess. Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at the notes. All right, cool. What do you think? Should we bring him out?
Let's bring him
now?
out. I'm excited.
I feel like we've stalled enough.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, I've known this guy for probably since almost as long as I've been doing stand up, and he's so fucking funny, and I'm so glad to have him here, and he's a good friend.
And one of the newest paid regulars at the Comedy Store.
Newest paid regular at the Comedy Store.
We could have talked about that afterwards, but I just wanted to bring it up now.
That's a good credit.
Yeah.
You guys come into the couch right now. Start clapping for Hormoz Rashidi. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, we gotta do it one more time.
Hello, check.
I just practiced clapping.
I know I'm losing my enthusiasm. Hormoz Rashidi. Yay. What is that?
That's my politician wave.
Double wave?
Yeah, waving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm on a float. You guys over here. You guys over there.
I think some people call him a parade president. That's so funny. I've never seen anybody do the double wave.
No, never the double wave. But I'm looking around as if to find something.
Oh, that's great. Oh man, you should do that when you're driving. Well, thank you.
Did you ever, when you were a kid, just point and laugh, like you see somebody go like, hey,
at the person, and then just keep laughing at them?
just a big group of people, and you just randomly, you're like just pretend like
hilarious.
you saw somebody, but you didn't. I did that when I was a kid all the time.
Just to make even as a kid, you just making people self-conscious for oh shit, a little kid just laughed at me. And kids always tell the
but
truth.
a whole group of adults too.
Not make people laugh at me. I just thought it was funny. They thought that I saw somebody I knew, but I really didn't.
Yeah, no, you
everybody around me
was
was oh yeah.
It was so inside.
Yeah, just all inside jokes.
Yeah. Or start waving at a group like that, and then when people walk back, anytime somebody waves at you, just go. No, it's over there. Just always deny everyone. That's such a
not you.
You have some of the most thoughtful punks or pranks that I've and I mean I don't know if you want to divulge any, but there's been do you mind if I say the one?
Say one.
Okay. When you change your mom's name on your phone to
Scam Likely. Yeah. That one's
it's so it's such a fucking devious.
I've never done that. I've never I've never changed anybody's phone, but I've thought about it
because that's really. I mean,
but I have taken a lot of people's phones when it's and been like, "Hey Siri, set an alarm for 4 a.m. to suck my own dick." I do that all the time. That one I do.
Do you make it repeat it to you?
So you do that.
I've set your 9 o'clock alarm.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
This
Oh my god! Cling! 30 minutes before. Dude, because I remember one time you were at the store and you just started randomly our friends' phones, right?
Yeah.
Not just strangers, but that would be funny too. But just grabbing them and being like, "Hey Siri," and I had no idea you could do that. And then here you are just writing all these notes to people, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
You're writing the notes on their notes?
No. You can text their family members from Siri, or you can set alarms and set reminders from Siri.
That's hilarious.
That's such I feel like that's kind of an oversight that Apple's. I mean,
A little
but the thing is
security
though,
oversight.
I've tried to do it to her phone, and it doesn't pick me up.
It doesn't recognize your voice.
So, is there a default setting that maybe some people don't go through?
Maybe I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
you're just very good at mimicking.
Maybe
voices.
I am. I
Unlike
am a master of voices.
the tone. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What other pranks has he done?
Okay.
That one here.
What about the one? Okay, so I don't want to give it away as I say it. And by the way, if these are something like magic tricks, I don't want you to divulge
No,
anything.
they're fine.
Right.
And by the way, Mark, can you strike that? We're not sponsored by Magic, so we need to blur that last
You gotta
part
blur
out.
it out.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
But the one where you're like, "Hey, what do you do? Are you working on the 17th?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's such a
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you text somebody that like a fake text?
But so the
No, I did it initially to Ari Manis when we were both door guys at the store, and I went up to Ari and I said, "Hey, I'm trying to get a Joshua Tree trip together. Just the closest door guys, the brotherhood. We all go to Joshua Tree, have like a great night. Are you free on Saturday to cover Randolph so he could come?
Oh man, and that doesn't get you until like the last. You're like, oh my god, like where's this going? Oh, what an asshole! That's like devious. Yeah, man. Some of my favorite because it also it's like because you also like that's like a very like thing you did when you were a kid, like those little prank, but like you've taken it and also created this nice little story with it just to give like a little adult fuck you, like to your pride, not only like your body, but yeah, man, I love like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
It's just
That's the
silliness.
thing I miss the most about being a door guy at the Comedy Store, because there you could just prank the like customers so much.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's so fun. Like I remember, we have to do the spiel to let people know phones on silent, yada yada. Yeah. So I would do the spiel and I'd say like phones on silent, 2-drink minimum, bathrooms are in the back, code's 4043 *. And if you need any blah, 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 and then I just like quickly mention a fake code for the bathrooms. And it's a long code, 4340 *. It's like, okay. And then they, a lot of times they're like, they pull out their phones. They're like, what was that code again? And I'm like, there's no code. I'm just like,
oh my god, they didn't even walk to the door. They like just push it open. Like there's no code. Like it's a Starbucks. Oh my god,
that's really funny.
The best prank I did as a door guy one time, it was like do you remember when Rogan was around a few years ago before COVID?
Yeah.
And there'd be those double Rogan nights where it'd be like one sold out show and then we'd have to clear the room and then another, like the line would be down the whole Sunset all the way down to the parking lot.
That, man, that was nuts.
It was nuts.
Holy
and so
shit.
it was one of those. It was the second show. So the first show was about to end, and this long line, and this chick was like third in line, and she turns to this couple behind her, and she says, "Hey, I have to run over to the Ondas next door real quick. I'll be right back. Can you watch my place?" And they go, "Sure." So she runs to the hotel. I walk up to this couple, and I say, "When she comes back, I'm going to accuse her of cutting, and you guys act like you've never seen her before." And they go, they're with it. So I'm like, okay, hell yeah. So then she comes back and she gets back in line, and I go, "Ma'am, it's a very long line, and the start of it's over there." And then she goes, "Oh no, I was right here." And she turns to the couple and they go, "I've never seen this woman in my life." And this chick starts losing her mind. She's like, "What? I just talked to you. I don't know what's going on." And then I go, "Ma'am, this has all been a prank." She goes, "What?" I go,
"There is no show tonight."
Joe Rogan canceled. I was like, "That's all been a prank. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. There's a camera there." And then she's like, "What?" I know, no, there's no cameras. Like, there's no cameras, but you can go back in line.
That's fucking beautiful. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. That's an extra little fuck you. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, dude. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes Nikki, I'll push her into oncoming traffic. She doesn't get it. She just doesn't get it.
It's really funny.
Yeah. You're stoned, aren't you?
I am so high. I had one hit of Hormoz joint.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's a Hormoz strain.
I haven't been smoking weed though. Really,
You've been smoking the
CBD.
You know what's crazy is like, I mean, I smoke every day, but this CBD, I actually could feel a little bit of like a high from it, just like a very, very mild high, which I've never thought that I could from CBD, especially all the years of smoking weed.
I heard it makes you relax.
Yeah.
It is pretty relaxed. Yeah.
It feels like it just takes like the edges off of things without feeling high, but a teeny bit high.
Yeah.
Teeny.
Hell yeah.
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 So yeah, I like it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Mark, we're talking to Mark, the producer, right now.
Oh yeah.
If I put the AC on, is it gonna drown out too much of the?
He says, "Go ahead and put it on."
Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah, he gave you this look like this.
I like Mark. Mark's good. It's also good with the thumbs up. People don't give thumbs up as much.
In Iran, thumbs up is the middle finger.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, Iran, thumbs up is the middle finger. Also, a weird thing about Iran, because it's a Muslim country, like super strict Muslim laws, gay, they'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trans, they'll give you a sex change.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So more sex changes in Iran than like anywhere in the Middle East. Because they're just like, they catch you doing gay shit and they're like, "Hey, we're either going to kill you or you can transition to being a woman." And they're like, "All right, yeah, make me a woman, I guess." I'd rather.
It's on your dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a socialist country, right? Did they have free Medicare?
Free sex change.
That's crazy. So that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. I don't
That's
know if it's in the
interesting,
healthcare system. Like part of their healthcare system is trans surgeries for gay men.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like their version of like the Christian pray the gay away kind of thing? But they're like,
They're like
actually,
chop-
we believe in science as well. So
Yeah. They're like, hey,
oh man,
they're literally, it's like the Quran doesn't mention anything against transitioning to another sex, and they're
Alright.
like, if the books don't mention it, they're very literal about like,
wow.
hey, he wrote it and he wouldn't mess up.
I
Yeah,
respect
you would have
that.
foreseen this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because I respect that. Whereas like there's other religions where, I mean, I don't even know, whatever, but even if it's not in the Bible, let's say, it's still somehow, it's like, well, but this is what they really meant.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
Right.
pretty
No,
interesting.
with Muslims, they're like, read the words, dog.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of religions do that too. Like with Jewish people, when they have to they have the guy that like turns on the lights for them. It's like you're still using electricity.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I learned
Loophole.
that.
Yeah, loopholes. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah, totally.
Anal sex is not regular sex if you're a teenager.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also heard, fucking the mattress is okay.
Is it no really?
No, I don't know.
No, and is that even a thing?
No, I don't
Okay.
think the box spring in the mattress. That's what it
Enlighten me.
Yeah.
The box spring.
Yeah.
Good one.
What makes
Yeah.
a dill pickle kosher versus not kosher?
Been blessed.
Yeah, is a rabbi involved
I-
in pickles too?
I think that's what
it's
it
not
is.
just meat; it's pickles too.
Oh my, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Is it the? Here's what we could do. I could look it up, but let's just keep guessing.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way.
It's more interesting.
Yeah, there was I know that there's like what the heck was it? It was a place right down the street from where I used to live where this lady would get like all these like kosher meals for her parents. And she's like, oh, you can have a few, that's whatever. So I had like a fridge full of them because she just didn't want them. So I had a couple and they were okay, but they were a lot less like salt content. And I don't know if it's because like a lot of times it's like the kosher salt that has to be used in the thing as well.
Oh,
So it might have just been like, I don't know if I'm not really sure what the difference is. I know it's been blessed as well. I think it's like part of like a religious thing too. But then there's also like, it's not quite as salty. So maybe it also like helps your blood pressure too,
to not have so much salt.
Yeah, maybe kosher stuff is like, hey, watch out for your blood pressure.
Maybe it's like a rabbi being like, let's keep it a little healthier.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, might be better to not
Yeah.
eat as much fat. And,
Yeah.
and-
He tweeted,
Yeah. Okay, so here's what we got for our
Producer Mark. Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. A kosher dill pickle is not necessarily kosher in the sense that it has been prepared in accordance with Jewish dietary law. Rather, it's a pickle made in the traditional manner of Jewish New York City pickle makers with a generous addition of garlic and dill to the salt natural brine. So if you are anti-Semitic, go fuck yourself. Mark, did you get that from Wikipedia?
It is. It says
Wow.
It's Wikipedia.
Wikipedia's, that's pretty
Killing
cool.
it.
So it's just a style.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so if you're
kosher
anti-Semitic,
style.
Don't be, because they gave you really good pickle style.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, ultimately, like being anti-Semitic is not kosher.
No.
So it's just not.
And you might burn in halal.
Yeah, exactly. Halal right with me. That's a great name for a show. Ah,
All
we should change the name. I mean,
to of the
no,
show
just the wordplay.
Oh. Of our this.
Yeah.
This show.
Yeah, you're pointing to your glasses. This show.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be pointing to that guy.
Oh yeah.
Do you like my logo?
Hell yeah.
It's cool, right?
Yeah. I've done 2 out of the 3 things up there
Today or just in general?
in general, not today.
Skincare with.
Skincare. I mean, I guess I've done all 3 because I've done
Yeah.
skincare. I
Technically,
use Head and Shoulders on my face.
Oh my
nice.
god.
Yeah, that's my skincare.
That's sodium lauryl sulfate just on your skin. Looks good though. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
See, that's the thing is when somebody says something like that, but their skin looks good, you're like,
I
okay.
have a feeling you just do your parents have good skin? Your mom have good skin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Their skin,
It's hereditary.
like your mom's skin is still on her body.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
My dad's dead, so I don't know how his skin's looking.
It's probably not too good.
It's
That's
probably
the
not
thing.
that good, but we moisturize it every now and then to keep it
Oh,
going.
good. Yeah, they say that.
Yeah.
They say,
just watering
you
lines
say
in
you're
there.
supposed to moisturize a corpse every 3 months. Like you change your air when you change your AC filters. You're supposed to keep it.
it's like drywall when you're putting it up. You just have to
Yeah.
keep it wet.
Yeah.
The
Oh
body-
yeah. Like with
Otherwise, the body will crack.
exactly. That's very smart. Very good.
You like that? I just
I
worked
do.
in my drywall knowledge.
Mudding.
Yeah.
That's pretty sexy.
I've come from a long line of
Mudding?
concreteers.
Oh, yeah, you do a lot of
people,
concrete work. Yeah.
Concrete.
So speaking of
mud
concrete, you use Head and Shoulders on your face.
Yes.
I do.
Like how much?
I just like I shampoo my head
Uh-huh.
and then I just keep going. I rub my face too. And
Every
I rub
single
my
day
beard.
or like just
No,
every
when
few
I
days?
shampoo. I mean, like I don't shampoo every time I
Yeah.
shower because I've heard that's not good.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
So you
But-
give your face a good cleansing every few days because you're waiting, and then you give
Yeah.
it then the power wash.
yeah, and I'll definitely clean my beard really good because I'm bald, so I don't have that much to shampoo up here.
Yeah,
So I'll sometimes use Head and Shoulders just for my beard too.
it looks pretty well groomed. Your
Thank you.
beard. You take
Yeah,
pride in
you
your
wear a
beard.
hat a lot, but I do like the
do
the
too.
skin and then the beard. It's a good look.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I go and I just say, hey, give me the Durgastani UFC fighter.
You're perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
want a big old Muslim beard, shaved head,
yeah.
and fake cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
You just put them on.
Well,
Just have cauliflowers in your. Just put cauliflowers in your ear.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't wash my hair every time I shower either. I'll probably in the summertime once a week. In fall time or the colder time, maybe
Mhm.
once every 2 weeks.
mhm.
Because it's just like
Well, because you have curly hair, and otherwise it just
Mhm.
gets all frizzy.
yeah. Because actually, with the oils actually help to like bring it in and like keep it.
Mhm.
Because if not, exactly like you said, frizzy.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I always would shampoo my hair like all the time, and I'd have like just
I remember
big
seeing
froze.
pictures of you though from when you were younger, and you tried to comb your hair.
Oh my god, I had
You can't comb
I
curly hair like
I don't know
that.
who it was, but somebody straightened my hair.
Yeah.
So I just had my hair and it was straight to the side, and I looked like Bruce Valanche. Like I was just like a huge beard, and I had my hair combed. It was
That's
I
amazing.
would do that now. I think
I
that
want
would
to
be,
see that.
Yeah, we
that
should
would be
do
a
that
great.
too.
Yeah,
Let your hair grow out a little bit more.
yeah. I should straighten mine. You should curl yours. Like
yeah.
little. Oh my god. Yeah. Like what's her name? Shirley Temple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For Halloween, we could be each other.
Oh, yeah, we could be for Halloween. We could do it too. I think just for the rest of our lives, we should just change
as,
identities.
Yeah, as policy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yours seems a lot easier than actually. No, it doesn't. You'd have to go to a salon.
A salon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of good work there.
They
Why is
do.
every salon in Wisconsin?
Salan.
Salon.
Yeah.
I was thinking a story and I was like, I went through the story in my head, and I was like, that probably isn't going to be that funny at the end, so I'm not going to tell it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Nice. Sometimes we don't share our inner editing monologue, with ourselves
Yeah.
or dialogue. I guess we're talking with ourselves at the same time.
Yeah. Well,
So it's nice you did that.
yeah. Well, it's not. Is it dialogue if it's just me?
Well, you are talking
Isn't
to.
that like plural?
Yeah, but
Like
it's
the
weird though because
diocese or
that's
the diorama.
If you're talking
diarrhea.
to yourself, then it's like I think it's still a dialogue because it's like your inner monologue
Okay.
talking to your
Yeah.
Your other.
other
that's the very,
consciousness. I don't know.
yeah. That's the butt fuck of consciousness is that we're aware that we're conscious. Like we're aware of the fact we're conscious, and the fact that we're aware of us being conscious makes us. Yeah, exactly. That's
And,
why.
and if
drugs.
we're in a simulation right now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
are there people in the base reality who are watching this simulation also listening to this podcast?
And they're also a simulation.
Yeah, and
Is everybody a simulation?
Everyone.
There has to
Everything
be
is a
some base
simulation.
reality somewhere
oh
right?
my god, I think
because the simulation has to be running on some sort of computer
That's true.
or something that's powering it.
I hope not, because whenever I played The Sims, I would always just put an espresso machine in a room with a guy and make it into a closet and with no bathroom. And they would always go, and then they would like eventually piss, and the room would fill with like water, and they would die. It was it was like
that's hilarious.
yeah, it was the most like sadistic thing.
Yeah, like putting him in a room, removing all the doors.
Yeah.
Now he's just in a box that he can't get
Yeah,
out of.
it was like curiosity. Then I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy.
You're like, wow, I
I'm
can
getting
kill
goosebumps
people.
Is
thinking
this
about it.
true?
Yeah.
Wow,
You could-
that's wild.
yeah. My friend showed me that. It was unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Mark, you spelled your incorrectly. Mark wrote "you're a monster," which
Oh.
makes him a monster because he didn't put the apostrophe. Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was like that's why I hope that the computers don't take over, because I I've been really bad with computers. I've been careless with a man's delicate computer. It's supposed to be a Fiona Apple song that I completely biffed on. Unbelievable.
No, everybody got that Fiona Apple song. Yeah, I got it. Dude, that was great.
That was
really good. That was really good.
You're so supportive.
Yeah, Fiona Apple, dude. That's good.
Ooh, she's a great reference.
Yeah, current.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What did you put here? Oh, this is just my notes. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
What? Oh, my notes.
Those are mine. Oh, okay. And those are your notes. I was like, shit, I hope there's nothing like on my notes that are like, it's like a bad thing.
Oh, yeah. No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how do you feel about, do you feel like you get dark circles under your eyes?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't get my full 12 hours of sleep, obviously.
You're still on that nurse schedule? Nurse. Just full 12-hour shifts of sleeping. And
No, but I do try to sleep 8 hours.
What time do you go to bed?
Depends. If I'm got a spot at the store, it's almost always in the morning of the next day, actually.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, you have a spot on Friday. What time? Saturday morning at 1. Just tell me Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, I know. It always messes up when I have to I put it in my calendar on the phone.
And it moves it to the next day.
Well, it is. I know.
Yeah. Okay, phone, you're right.
Yeah, I did that the first time and I ended up missing the spot because it went to the
It was
next
in the
one.
next day.
God.
Oh,
Yeah. It was so stupid.
so funny.
Yeah.
It's a computer. It should have taken that into account.
I know it doesn't. It should read the whole conversation and then figure out what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, the context was lost.
Yeah.
So you don't look like you don't really get. Do you get puffy eyes?
I don't know.
No, I mean, a little bit, maybe a little.
You got great skin.
Yeah,
You
such
got great
good
eyes.
skin. Yeah.
Thank
So
You're rubbing your eyes. Like,
Thank you.
I guess I'll talk about skincare for a minute. So
Yeah.
the things that cause that kind of stuff, like I was asking you about your skin, and it's hereditary to have good skin, but also like a lot of people will have dark circles under eyes just because it's in their blood. So, but then there's allergies, lack of sleep, you know, your adrenals are shot, and which happens when you're not sleeping well, either, or, you know, you're not getting the right, you know, kind of sleep, you're eating too much. Is this boring?
No.
Okay.
No.
Bad circulation, lymph.
Sorry. I just learned improv, so I'm just trying it out tonight.
Snore and yeah.
Snore and fart.
Yeah. Nutrition. So
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Speaking of nutrition and then the liver.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I ate a lot of. I still do. I try to wean off of it. So much sugar. My whole
I thought you were gonna
childhood.
say so much liver.
So much liver. That my liver turned
so
in.
much. What is that meat called?
What's that?
Like organ meat. I just eat so much organ meat.
Organ meat.
liver.
I knew you're talking about liver. It's
Liver is an organ meat, right?
What's that, Mark?
Gout. Something about gout.
There was like a certain word where they call it. It's like a crap. I forgot. I think Mark said it, but I forgot it. That's it. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Offal?
It's awful or offal.
What's that?
It's like the organs,
The
the
inner
organ meat.
organs.
That's what it is. Yes.
That's the plural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the first time I heard
impressive.
that was on a cooking show actually, because they were like went to a place where people don't, eat that kind of stuff. It's like a delicacy in certain countries to eat the
Right.
awful or awful, whatever it is,
Yeah.
how it's pronounced. But so the liver, I mentioned that part because I ate a lot of sugar,
Yeah.
so much sugar, and I had high liver enzymes when I was a kid.
You did?
I did. Like I had like a fatty liver, which you can have reversed by just not eating as much sugar.
That's because you were fucking up your pancreas
Yeah.
with
Wow.
all the sugar.
Oh wow. Yeah. So okay, so that makes it. Well, I had dark circles under my eyes because of it.
Me too. I used to eat so much sugar. I always have dark circles under my eyes. Not probably as much as you.
But you had it on the
I mean, I would eat sugar out of the bag when I was a kid because I
Oh,
wasn't
man.
allowed to eat it. So I would
That's-
like literally wait till my mom would leave and then just eat sugar out of the bag.
Yeah, it's so good. Sugar is a drug, but
Yeah,
it's
it really
Mhm.
is.
it always hits.
always
Like
That's
interesting.
interesting.
It's not. You're never like, oh, that didn't taste good.
Yeah, that wasn't a
It's
good
just,
strain.
yeah.
There's
It
times when
always hits.
there's times when I'm eating ice cream and I'm like halfway through the pint, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm really tasting this. I'm just tasting the sweet of it.
Mhm.
Then I have to remind myself to taste it kind
To
of
go
a thing.
slower
To go
and
slower.
yeah.
Dude, sorry about the mic. I even use a super small like espresso spoon, like a
Mhm.
demi-tasse spoon. But it's like I just I gotta make up for
One in
service
each
space.
hand.
But, like a boxer.
Yeah.
It goes back to the double wave. See?
Yeah,
you
there you go.
that's how you live your life. You 10x it. What was that guy? 10x the stuff.
What's that?
It's like some motivational speaker. I forgot his name. Maybe it's I don't know, not Gary V. Maybe, but it's if you're gonna do something, you gotta 10x it. Like you gotta do it.
Boom it.
Yeah, you gotta just 10 times over. Like,
Dude, what? You only made 2 times your money? You should have 10x.
yeah, you need to 10x.
You left
that
9
shit.
X's on the table. There could have been 8 more X's.
Oh my God. What were you talking about liver for again? Oh, because you were talking about your liver. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you started doing the Liver King program, and then that worked for you?
The Liver King?
What's that?
What's the Liver King?
Do you guys know about the Liver King?
No.
No.
Oh, you never heard of Liver King?
No.
Oh, he's this dude who was like steroided out of his mind. Like just crazy yoked.
The guy from the YouTube guy? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
YouTube
okay,
guy.
I've heard of him. Then that's it.
And,
Okay.
and he insisted that he wasn't on steroids and that he got his life together by just eating a shit ton of liver. He's like, we gotta eat animal liver. We as cavemen we used to eat it and blah 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 and now we eat all this processed garbage and like a lot of the stuff he was saying was like true.
Yeah.
Like so some of the messages were like pretty good.
Well, you weave it in with some truth.
But he was obviously on steroids, pretending like just eating liver can get you that yoked.
Yeah.
And then he got caught and it was all he was humiliated and he had to be like, yeah, I've been on steroids and the doctors say if I get off right away, like I might die, so I have to slowly get off them and I'm
Like this guy
detoxing
here
with liver.
that's him.
He looks like a liver. He looks like he's made of livers.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Wow.
That dude's a trip. Yeah, I'm just living in the wilderness, just not having steroids.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson, the Liver King. That's interesting.
How old is that guy? He looks like he's 80.
It's 45.
45, yikes. He needs
Wow.
to slow down on the
I'm
liver.
1 year younger.
Yeah.
I gotta get my shit
Oh my
together.
God.
I gotta start eating livers. I gotta start killing
Awful.
people and eating their livers. That's the only way to really do
Human livers. When
Yeah,
you-
Yeah, well, those are
it.
better.
Yeah, you just get human livers.
Kosher, though. Kosher.
Kosher, yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're
Only from
welcome.
kosher people. Which, I don't know. That's a kind of a hate crime. You can't be like, oh, I did it because I was hungry. You know?
Did you know? I know 2 words in sign language. Obviously, fuck,
He's
right?
putting a middle finger.
And Jewish.
The hair.
Jewish.
Oh, because
Really?
he's doing like a mustache twirling. Hormoz doing mustache.
Not mustache.
What is that?
Sideburns.
Oh,
Yeah.
sideburns. Oh, okay.
That
yeah.
would be like,
Oh, that's really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
mustache.
This is the Raleigh fingers or the cowboy. Like that's hilarious, dude. Oh my god. I always wonder about sign language because like it feels like I'm like, man, there's so many things that like, oh, that makes sense. But then I'm like, oh, you're gonna run out of ways to do
Yeah.
certain things because they can overlap. It just
Yeah.
fascinates me.
I think a lot of times they have to spell a word out if there isn't one too, right?
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe if they don't know it, they just spell the word out.
Oh yeah, but then they have to get on the same side as the person because then it'll be just the mirror image of. They'd be like, and they go, hold on. And they have a piece. They have like a piece of glass to keep with, and they go, and then they spell it backwards. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ways that people could, communicate better.
I was at the improv and there was a person doing sign language behind me. I've talked about this before, but I said abortion and I see out of the corner of my eye, she goes like this.
That's awesome.
I just kept making her say it. Like abortion.
That's so
abortion.
funny.
That's so literal.
I know, it's so literal.
Do you remember the guy who was faking like he was the sign language person behind Obama when he went to Africa once? And he was just
That's
doing weird hand
awesome.
gestures and people were like, that's not universal sign language. Like,
I love that guy.
yeah,
That's
he
amazing.
just got the gig and was like, yeah, I can do it.
Oh my god, Craigslist. We need somebody ASAP. Are you certified? Yeah, I got a driver's license. Come on in. That's nuts.
That'd be a funny thing to do on stage, just to have somebody behind you just doing fake sign language.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure MC Hammer at one point had like
somebody.
on somebody to do something because he just paid everybody he
Oh,
knew.
just
everybody,
Hey,
yeah.
we met once. Can I give you a paycheck? He just paid everybody that he's ever met.
Aw, poor
Oh
guy.
man, I like that dude. He was good friends with Deion Sanders, so that's good in my book.
Dion, baby.
Yeah.
He wasn't he had like bad things about him?
Deion Sanders?
Yeah.
No, not really. He was just he got on like trouble like on the field and
I don't
stuff
think
like
anybody
that.
says bad things about MC Hammer.
MC
No,
Hammer.
everybody says he was
no,
nice.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, MC Hammer saying bad things about Dion?
No, I just thought that Deion Sanders is one of those people that, like when I don't follow sports
Mhm.
at all. So,
But you
like,
know of him though.
I know his baseball thing.
Yeah,
his
yeah, 'cause
name.
He's the
Yeah.
best football cornerback ever.
Wait, he's a football?
He's a football player
Yeah.
too.
I thought-
He actually.
Oh, he's both.
Yeah, he's like
Oh, okay,
much
thank
better
you.
at football than baseball.
Really?
He's like so good at football.
Yeah,
And now he's
so
a
fast.
football
yeah.
coach at Colorado, and they were terrible last year, and they're really good this year.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing to be able to be that good in two sports.
Yeah.
Totally, and I
No,
think
he's
he's
crazy
he's very
special.
motivational too. Like he's when you listen to him talk, he puts a fire in you, kind of a thing. I don't know. I he's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, I remember if it was football then baseball, but he actually played a football game, I think it was, and then he flew to Atlanta.
To play a World Series
Yeah,
game.
play a World Series game. It was unbelievable.
Jeez.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
He just 10x'd it.
He did.
He
Yeah,
10X'd
he did
it.
10x it.
Gary
He's
Vee.
like, he's like, no, I want to do both.
What's next?
Okay.
10x. That's crazy. I
yeah.
have respect for people who can do more than one sport. One sport is hard enough, but
Yeah,
like
more
that
than
must give
one
you, like,
thing.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, two things.
Wouldn't you have like the most self-esteem though? Like if you could like just walk from sport to sport like that, like I
Yeah.
would just feel like invincible.
Well, that's the thing. Is like he. I mean, anybody could do it. Like because there's been other players that have kind of done that.
Bo
but
Jackson.
Bo Jackson, and Bo Jackson was like, he was pretty good at baseball too, wasn't he?
Mhm.
Like he was just a good hitter and
But better
good
at football.
runner. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, better running back. But yeah, he definitely has confidence. You definitely know what you can do
That's pretty cool.
to be able to do both of them, and to
Yeah.
even just be like, like that's like we talk
Do you know
about. Like,
Danny Ainge played baseball and basketball?
did he really
Mm-hmm.
in basketball?
He played for, I think, the Toronto Blue Jays before playing for the Celtics.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple kids in my high school that were good at basketball, but they got drafted by baseball. And I'm like,
Really?
you're in high school, you got drafted?
Yeah.
And this
that's when
kid's
you
like, yeah,
start.
he's like, I could be a Mariner if I wanted to. But I
Right.
think I'm going to go to school first. I was like, oh my God. It's so cool to have those kind of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you know.
Kyler Murray got drafted by baseball and the NFL and decided to play NFL. Same thing with like Russell Wilson.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
Yeah. A bunch
Yeah,
of
man.
quarterbacks are like also pitchers, which makes
Yeah.
sense. Like if you
Oh,
have like
they're-
that kind of strong
yeah.
arm and
Yeah.
accuracy, you could probably do it with both.
Damn.
Man, I wish I had more self-confidence and 6 inches taller in high school. That's all. That's it. I could do
would've
that
been a
tomorrow if I
Mariner.
needed to.
But honestly, you don't even need the 6 inches, right? Like if you could just go back to high school Sandro
Mhm.
and just be like, fake the confidence with what you know
Yeah,
now.
yeah. That's,
You know?
no, that's so
It's
true, though.
wild.
Yeah.
Dude, because there's a world where like, so in the world of basketball players that are super tall, there is the Spud Webbs who are 5'7", the Muggsy Bogues who was 5'3".
3, yeah.
But
Wow.
when you're that good that you have to, you can juke out people, use your strengths with it. So, but yeah, they also probably had like self-confidence too, and they were good at their sport.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's it. You got to fake it.
Yeah, you
know?
got to fake it.
Yeah.
Spud Webb also like could jump
He could-
crazy.
he could dunk.
high. Yeah. Not
Dude.
just like a lame dunk, but he could do crazy good dunks.
Yeah. He did a
Yeah.
dunk contest, I think, one year, didn't he?
He won, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's nuts. It's like an inch or two taller than me.
Really?
Just, dude, but not like some people just throw the ball up in the air, then they they get it. But no, he went up like with
And
it.
dunked it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was crazy.
yeah,
Pretty amazing.
yeah. That's pretty nuts. And he had good skin too. So it brings it full circle.
I'm impressed that you noticed.
Well,
Yeah.
I pay attention to baseball players, basketball players.
And their
Sorry,
skin.
I love golf.
Well, I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can do some massage on your own face, and then I'm going to put you on the table, and I'm going
Okay.
to work on your eyeballs a little bit.
Have you seen the
Okay.
movie Saw or Hostel?
So, are you cool with that? By the way,
Sure,
Okay, I think you'll like it. So, just really fast. Well, let's see. I can use the ice. I brought my ice rollers. I'm going to use those on you for a second.
I think I've got one of those. Is
You
that like
do?
made of jade and you put it in the
There are
freezer?
some that are like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Angie's got, my girl has one.
Yeah.
Those are pretty dope, especially when it's a
Yeah.
hot day
definitely.
and you just want to cool down
So
and you
nice.
roll that all
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
These stay cool for a really long time. You might want to tell her. Like I've had these out of the thing,
Oh, wow,
out of the
that is
freezer for
very
like an
cold.
hour, at least an hour.
They're very dense.
Yeah, so
Well,
those are
that's
good.
fun.
I'll email you. Or, I'll email you. I'll email you.
And they come in maraca form.
Right
What's
now.
that?
They're maracas.
Yeah, they are maracas, exactly. So I'll use those on you. So let's see. So I guess if you wake up with puffy eyes, you can do things to move the lymph around in your eyes. So you have lymph right underneath your skin, but you want to be real gentle. So you're going to start with your finger gently. You might want to use a little bit of oil, but if you don't, then just keep lifting up your fingers. So you're going to go like circles, and then you just keep going all the way out to all the way to your to the sides of your face, even to your hairline. And then you can just bring it down, and then do that, like, you know.
You're like coaxing the lymph out, kind of a thing.
It's
and then
better with a little bit of cream or oil, but you can still do it this way. You're just moving. You're just dragging your skin.
I saw Sandro doing this, but he was doing it with like tape that he like was sticking on the edges of his eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I actually brought tape.
Oh, there you go.
And that's something you can put on your face.
And then
What do you do?
It was a really like risque scene we were doing.
Oh, I missed out.
he was playing Mickey Rooney in a biopic.
Yeah, biopic of him being racist by doing the
Very meta.
Oh my
by
God.
doing the OI. Because back then they called it OI, which was Oriental Eye, which is not what I call it.
The
but back then
OI?
that's what they called the OI, which was before the OC.
I was going to say,
So-
if you go,
If it's OI before OC, then it's pronounced. I don't know.
It's oi.
Oi.
Yeah.
So, what kind of oil? Like olive?
Anything that's really light. You could use olive oil. You can use jojoba oil. You can use
Jojoba? Okay.
which is like a really solid medium for like adding essential oils to it, and you can get that from Trader Joe's. And
Or
then
if you're a real man, motor oil.
motor oil.
Yeah, dude. And none of that synthetic stuff.
No.
Conventional,
Mhm.
right-wing
Yeah.
conservative oil.
Right wing conservative oil.
Conventional motor oil.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
vote conventional motor oil. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't look at me for
No,
advice.
I'm just looking because I was just thinking about somebody who I knew who was like, they were strict born again Christians. And I was suggested that they get a Prius because they're like, gas is so expensive. And I go, you should get a Prius for your truck, to be a truck, like a Prius truck. Kind of kidding because I don't know if there is such a thing, but
No.
he got so mad. He's like, God damn it. I should be able to use as much fucking oil as I want to. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, if you think there's something better than this after this, if you really believe in Jesus being the path to heaven and shit, why do you give a fuck about this shit going away?
That's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like there's
think
a
that's
way
the-
better place, and that's why it's like you can't really
You don't need
solve
gas to
climate
get
change
there.
with these guys around.
That's true. Fossil fuels. Yes.
You know, it's funny. The same people who think Jews control the weather also don't believe in climate change. How's that? How can you hold those two things?
That doesn't
That's
make any
amazing.
sense
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. That itself is a religion in its own.
What's that?
Everything, whatever you believe in,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
make into a religion. And the news is not based on facts, and people, that's their religion. So, it's pretty interesting how, But, And what kind of cream? Banana? Banana cream?
Yes.
That would be
Coconut
awesome. Can I have
cream.
Banana cream
Yeah.
for my eyes, please?
Clotted cream, actually.
Yeah,
is
oh
better.
my God, on scones?
Yeah, with scones is so good. And then you can do things like this. You can put your fingers like on the sides here and like drag it along and then go down the side. So go all the way middle out and down. Always want to middle out and down.
I've done this like before going on stage sometimes. It's actually just very relaxing to do
It
as
is.
well. Because it's, I don't know, it's just like
You
like,
have acupressure and acupuncture meridians that go all along these bones right here. So
Oh,
it's very
okay.
relaxing. I would recommend probably doing that with a little bit of something, but Sandra's always sweaty. So it's kind of like you
So
can't.
I
You
was going to
can't
say I'm always greased.
yeah, you're always
so-
pre-greased.
Yeah, especially the forehead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You could just bring it down from the forehead and into your eyes.
Mhm.
You can also do on the top like this. What else was I going to say? I wrote down some stuff here. Will you open that, Mark, for me? Because I can't remember if there was other. Oh, so you can tape your eyes because a lot of people smush their face while they're sleeping, and then all that sort of lymph. And that's not for dark circles so much, but like it does. You do get smushy lines like around your face. You can actually use face tape for that, which we have a couple episodes on that.
Yeah, I mostly sleep on my back.
Perfect. That's why your skin looks so good.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, because you smush your face. You can definitely tell. Do you ever notice that with somebody where they've got like that crease on their face?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
older you get, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
You got to train yourself.
Yeah, I get that one. Like sometimes I get like one time I woke up and it was like this, and I was just like, oh my God, I thought it was never going to go away. And it was like all folded. I'm like, ugh. But it's crazy how it just
Eventually it goes
forms.
back.
Eventually, but
But it will form like a line
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Because it's there for long.
I fall asleep on my side. I get tired on my side. Then I'll try to go to my back.
Yeah, I do
But,
too, actually.
Yeah, but then I realize I've eaten way too much acidic food before I went to bed, so I better elevate and then I'm like, oh, I can't elevate, so I'll lay on my side in case I vomit. I don't puke.
That's very considerate of you. Thank you.
If you lay on your side, make sure you have a pillow between your legs and your arm under your pillow to elevate.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Very cool. Interesting. I thought that was like that makes. I did
That's
that.
how I sleep, like that, with my arm, with my head in here.
And then you can kind of keep your.
Yeah, because then it lifts your arm up, and the pillow between your legs like aligns your hip.
Yeah. I've done that before where I had the pillow between my legs, but for some reason it was more comfortable for me to like twist my pelvis forward, and I was like, oh, this is comfortable. But then I'd wake up with the worst lower back pain. I'm like, why did I feel so good? And then I slept on it, and now it honestly, like, I'm like, oh my God, I think I hurt myself
Your body
terribly.
is lying to you to
Yeah,
get
it's
you
like
to go
it
to sleep.
forms in that position.
Yeah, I had like a really good physical therapist teach me all this shit, and it's kind of changed my life for the better.
That's
a
great.
lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
Just
do
how
you
to
have an
sleep.
injury, or?
I just have herniated discs in my lower back, and then this physical therapist showed me how to sleep and what to do in the mornings when I wake up to stretch, and it's been fucking great.
That's cool.
Do you do anything
great.
to stretch your psoas?
Yeah, I do pigeon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I do on the ground. I do pigeon where I open up my head.
I had
Yeah,
no
your hip.
idea what that was, and then I started getting like pains here
Yeah.
because of it, and it would actually. I thought it started in my front and went to my back, but other times I was back front. But it definitely felt like I was like, do I have a hernia? Or
They're connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like your lower back is connected to that.
Yeah.
It's all kind of
Yeah.
it's fascinating.
and by loosening that, it loosens up your back,
it's
loosens
just like
everything.
yeah,
It's crazy.
It releases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's referred pain.
That's it. Referred pain.
Yeah, you get a referral.
You get a referral a referred pain.
I was
Send that referred pain to the principal's office.
I love this. Like, I don't know if you have back problems and you go see a doctor for it. Like Kurt Metzger's joke about going to a doctor for or chiropractor or whatever, and the chiropractor was like, scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want to get rid of your pain? And then he's like, well, I do want to keep some pain. It's such a funny bit.
That's so funny.
They literally say that. And it's like, I want all the pain gone. What the fuck kind of stupid question is that?
Yeah.
What did you think he's going to say? How high is the pain?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Yeah, you think that.
That's
How bad do you want it to leave?
Yeah.
100% make it leave. I
Yeah.
don't like any of it.
Yeah, I don't like any of it.
So dumb. Man, Kurt Metzger's so good.
He's so good. That's like the newer version of that joke where it's like 3 out of 4 people suffer from diarrhea. One of them really enjoys it. It's so ridiculous.
That's amazing.
Or like 4 out of 5 dentists. It's like, what's this one dentist up to? You know,
He's just
like,
resisting.
so
Somebody's
20% of
gotta
the
be
dentists are
different.
on another boat completely.
No,
That's a lot
they
of
don't like
dentists.
gum. Send that gum to orbits. All right, go ahead.
Okay, no, that was good. So we're gonna bust out the table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Hormoz on the table. I'm gonna work a little bit on your eyes, and you'll probably end up feeling very sleepy. So that's why I did it at the end.
Cool.
So yeah, so he'll
Right before you
Hormoz
drive.
right before you drive, you get hit. And yeah, we're very thoughtful like that. All right, so yeah, we'll be right back. All right, hi, welcome back. Hormoz was kind enough to get on the table. By the way, I see you're wearing your Yeezys. Are we cool to wear Yeezys again?
Comfort is always cool. That's what
Okay.
I think.
Am I outing you?
No.
Okay, because I have like 4 pairs of them and I don't know what to do with them.
You're allowed to wear them as long as Jews drive BMWs. That's what the ruling was.
Okay. That
Wow.
was what the ruling
Kanye
was.
is just light years somewhere.
Yeah.
No, he is.
Yeah.
And he also said he liked
The cream.
Jonah Hill, and I think that was like,
Oh,
the
okay.
official the Jonah Hill doctrine.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, how the hell do you not like Jonah Hill?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so wait.
Oh, hand me the Kindry that's cream.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Okay.
All right. So Robin was our guest one time. She was a friend.
She was a friend. No longer. She was on the
I
podcast.
don't
No
know
longer
her
a friend.
anymore. No, she's a lovely person.
You don't talk to her anymore.
She made this. It's an acai berry balm. I'm going to use it to massage around Hormoz eyes. This should be interesting since I have not used my hands for massaging such a
It's
long
also
time.
cream.
Just kidding.
It's also creamer. Put the microphone in with it.
Fuck out of me. Oh my god, that was awesome. All right,
Oh,
no,
man.
again. I'm very spooked. All right. Oh my god, that's shit out of me.
You gotta do
Dare
that
you.
all the time.
All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of massage. You guys are welcome to talk about whatever, but right now I'm just gonna get this area, like get the lymph moving, the circulation, and you can do this on yourself too. Just sort of move it around. You can sort of move this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it on the camera. Yeah, and then, so moving up and down here, I'm just getting all this area to move. I can only do it one side at a time. And there's a piece of cat hair.
So you said you could do this. You could do this every day. Almost is allergic, by the way. Yeah,
You are?
No,
Oh
I don't know.
god, you look like you would be allergic.
I think
to
he.
cats.
I think.
Are
He,
you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I'm not allergic
I think
to
he'd be dead
Okay.
by now if he was
Oh, that's
allergic.
true,
Because I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty much made of cat hair at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it, but it's gross. I'm
So,
just working
so
on
this
it.
is every day. You said you could do
You can
this.
do it every day.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So now this is where all those acupressure and acupuncture points are, which is going to make you feel kind of sleepy. And
And you would probably stop doing this like as soon as the skin starts to peel off, and you keep doing it until the skin's coming off. Yeah,
This cream is turning a little bit white for some reason. But oh, there it goes. It's just
that
needs to
smells.
melt
I
in.
love Robin's stuff.
Robin's
The Kindred
stuff?
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
smells really
Kindred
good.
stuff
It's
is
like
amazing. If your girl ever wants to try like some really good all natural stuff, I'll tell you.
All right.
I'll hook it up.
or what if
Get you a
Hormoz
good
wants to try
discount.
all natural
yeah,
stuff?
but
I mean,
he says he only uses
Head and Shoulders.
head and shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. He uses what's the one they use for ducks with oil on them?
Oh, Dawn dish soap.
Yeah.
Oh my god! One time I washed my clothes. I didn't have detergent. I washed my clothes in Dawn dish soap.
Uh-huh.
This was years and years and years ago, and I broke out in the biggest rash I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I'm like, oh crap! They're like, yeah, you don't supposed to use dish soap. That stuff is like it peels like, sediment off paint. Like it's
Oh my
that strong.
God.
I guess it will clean a oil off a duck's back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty nuts.
I'm doing a little bit of lymphatic drainage just to kind of get things moving. Your face isn't puffy or anything though. Yeah, that's crazy. So what? You just poured it right into the washing machine?
Yeah, and then I mean, it didn't suds up like it didn't
It
like
didn't
overflow.
like explode with suds all over the place.
No, I guess I didn't put that much. I guess I knew enough that it was concentrated, but not enough to know that this shouldn't be going on your skin.
Yeah.
I thought it would all wash out,
Yeah.
but it like dried my skin and I had like a huge rash all over my body.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What
now
can I
we're
get
going to
you?
do the ice rollers. We were talking
Okay.
about ice rollers. Also, while I'm talking about ice rollers, there's things that you can eat. I have a list of stuff. Here we go. It's mostly green stuff. Will you read it, Sandra?
Yeah. So there's spinach,
Yep.
broccoli, Brussels sprouts. My
It's gonna
favorite.
be cold.
My favorite way to do Brussels sprouts is cover them in
Bacon.
bacon and
Oh, yeah.
also maple syrup when you cook them. It has a little
Ooh.
sweetness to it. It's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
Asparagus, collard greens, kale. My
Mhm.
favorite. I hate that stuff.
I hate kale.
Kiwi, super good. Cabbage, natto or
Natto?
Nachos.
nacho. That's nachos. That's right. I forgot about that. Curly kale, whatever the hell that is. Parsley, avocado, and
And
lettuce.
mo kale. What? Oh,
Mo
sorry.
kale. Yeah.
It's curly. Larry kale.
Yeah, nice. Turnip greens, turnips, prunes, my favorite.
Yeah.
Soybeans,
Mm-hmm.
Swiss chard, which I always makes me think of Swiss like sharting.
Sharts,
Someone's always
yes.
pooping themselves in the Swiss Alps. Mustard greens, scallions. Oh, here's another one. Chicken. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Chicken and then
So this is vitamin
sauerkraut.
K foods. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Vitamin
Yeah.
K.
Yeah.
Dude, sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. I
I'm-
didn't. So is cabbage also, or does it have to be
Yeah.
fermented?
No, it said cabbage and then sauerkraut.
Oh, okay.
So, but it didn't say anything like pickles or cucumber.
Not
No.
kimchi. Did it say
Well, see, that's
kimchi?
Oh yeah, kimchi should be on there.
Well, pickled cabbage isn't that kimchi?
Yeah.
Yeah, like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah,
like
sauerkraut.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. She was a great skater, by the way.
Who sauerkraut?
Kimchi?
Oh.
Kim Kraut.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I lost control of my hand.
This is where we play the bongos. Boom.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you were asking about cucumbers. Somebody asked us something about cucumbers. Cucumbers are really good, also, they're also good to put on your eyes to cool them down. And I have a spray I'm going to use at the very end. It has some cucumbers in the water, and it's very soothing. So yeah, this is pretty easy stuff. When you're rolling out lymph, you want to go from the inside to the out, and then you want to roll down. So that's pretty basic. And then I'm going to roll over the tops of your eyes. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So going sleepies. Okay. So now give me the spray.
Yep.
So I'm going to spray you. Okay.
So this is the cucumber water?
Yeah.
Oh.
What else was in there? I forget.
I'm not really sure.
It's one of
How come they don't have
Robin's
pickle
products.
water? They have cucumber water, but when
Yeah.
when it turns into a pickle, yeah, that's such a weird thing. Like I love vinegar and water together.
It's a douche.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, I'll throw it away when I'm done,
Oh, okay,
so it's
yeah.
disposable too.
Disposable douche. Wait. So just yeah. I'm going to spray.
Don't take a deep breath now. There we go.
Can I do one more? Your lips are so dry. Here, I'm going to put some of this stuff on.
Motor oil.
Here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her stuff is all natural, so you can actually do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, so much better. Oh my God. Okay, good. All right, so take that.
All right.
And then
Okay.
I brought a little present for Hormoz. These are these little. We open this because I forgot there's plastic on the inside. They're 24 karat gold little eye masks that you can put on. They're like kind of like a gel mask. I don't know if they're actually 24 hours. Be careful. I mean, 24-hour gold, 24 karat gold.
We'll take them to that.
There's
It's supposed to be like firming for your skin, and it also has collagen, but the hyaluronic acid, which is very hydrating, and a lot of times they have caffeine in them. By the way, any products that have caffeine are also really good for dark circles.
Really?
Yes.
Could you like cut up those things and put them in like your favorite beverage and like have a Goldschlager anywhere?
Yes. Could you please take that off for me?
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put the cap back on
Okay,
loosely.
yeah, do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They are hydrated.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lay these on top of your under eyes. Okay.
Okay.
They're better to it's better to kind of try to do it when you're laying down until they get sticky enough, because otherwise you're gonna walk around, they're gonna kind of fall off. But it's cold. Just FYI, it's cold. There you go. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Okay, good. You're so
That's cool. It looks like a.
unenthusiastic.
It looks like a. Yeah.
It feels.
Hormoz said
amazing.
he's been depriving himself of pleasure lately. So he's just wants to.
That's
You know.
why he came here today.
Yeah. But they look like. It almost looks like a flat gold leaf like leech.
It does actually.
Like it kind of has that thing where it forms to your skin. Like I saw you when you had it on earlier today.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that
Sorry.
like
The other way. Yeah.
liquid, you know?
Yeah, I know it's
I
super
didn't realize,
liquidy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very like jelly, like almost like a gelatin.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it feels like a jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, Sandra, will you take a picture of him with a so
Yeah.
we can send
Yeah, we're not recording this, are we?
Yeah. Well, take a picture of his face so can you see his
Yeah.
his eyes?
Hold on, let me step up. Hold on, let me just do this. Oh my god.
What happened?
I gotta show you this. Hold on. I'll show you the picture after.
Okay.
You look terrifying. You look like you're so scared.
Yeah,
Oh man.
So typically leave this on for 10 to 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And then I think you're supposed to do it like, I mean, you can do it anytime, just like once or twice, but you can also do it like over time. You know, I think the trick with puffy eyes is to not let them get so puffy if possible. So, because it's hard when you're on your skin, especially around your under eyes, because it's so thin,
Mhm.
to go from puffy to not puffy, puffy to not puffy.
Oh yeah, because there's like a fluid retention is easier.
And then it stretches the skin out, and it's just better not to.
So
It's
is
just
that
like,
why you don't want to like put too much pressure on it? Because you could actually stretch the skin under your eye.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, that skin's really delicate.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do it, you got to use some oil on it. You can use pressure, but you need to have oil on your fingers or thumbs. Or
Okay. No
whatever.
pressure though.
No pressure though. All right. Well, that was it. So how are you feeling?
Great.
Good. Do you have anything else you want to add to this?
No, not really. And then Hormoz will be leaving today with a parting gift
Yeah.
from the 24 karat gold. I can't read.
Okay.
So-
so yeah, so you can take that with you. But thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for
Thank
coming.
you for
Yeah, man,
I'm
super
so glad
fun,
we
dude.
finally got you to come.
Thank you.
And your glasses are here for when you
We're
get
gonna let
up.
you keep your glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank
So normally we
Thank
keep everybody's glasses and eye spectacles. Not to make a spectacle.
Yeah,
of
don't
them,
make a
but-
spectacle
yeah,
for him. Yeah.
but-
All right. Well, you guys, thanks for hanging out. See you
Great.
next time. Bye.
Peace.